What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Angela Simmons, in my opinion, was one of the most eligible bachelorettes in Black America. She's from a prestigious family in the entertainment industry, exceptionally good looking. From what I can understand from her behavior, a very nice ambiance. She's a woman that makes a man look good. And according to her, a 25 or 26-year-old virgin at the time. And while she was on Love and Hip Hop, she had a really great opportunity to deal with Romeo Miller. Of course, many of us in Black America wanted that union to happen. Two young people from two prominent families. It's the match made in heaven. Unfortunately, Angela Simmons did not view Romeo Miller as anything more than just a friend, because she was more attracted to another man who had some issues in his criminal past, Mr. Sutton Tennyson. Now, I'm not down on the brother because I don't know him. I only know by what I have seen from the guy in blogs, in about his personal life. But obviously he must have been a pretty good father. Seems like he was doing pretty good financially. Doing so well, he was able to get Angela Simmons, and that was the fiancé. But unfortunately, he lost his life after being fatally shot at his home. I don't know why he was shot, but he was shot by an ex-felon, and I believe in some sort of deal that went bad. And of course, that left her raising her young son, Sutton Jr. Now, Angela Simmons, who is single, and her 6-year-old son is asking her a very pertinent question. Mommy, are we ever going to get married? Is someone going to marry us? Okay. And the young man is asking questions. He's saying things like, hey, I know my dad is in heaven. I'm always going to have two dads because I know my dad will be my dad. But when will somebody be there for us? And let me tell you this. You guys think that just because, I'm in the manosphere or associated with the manosphere, it makes me feel great to come and talk about this. It's like, aha, I told you so. Let me tell you this. It doesn't. It's a hurting thing. Many of us ourselves have been that young boy because our dad left, our dad was in jail, or whatever the case may be. Okay. Here's what I want to talk about. What is the answer that you got to tell him, Angela? And the answer is most likely, okay, is, son, I'm going to be mommy and daddy. The reason why is because I want it that way. Just tell the truth. Because Angela Simmons, in my honest opinion, she probably knows something. Number one, Angela Simmons is going to require a man have a certain amount of things going for him. She's still good looking. She's put on some weight. Still good looking. Still fabulous. But here's the issue. The kind of man that Angela Simmons wants most likely they don't want to be a stepdad. All right? They don't. Most men who are doing very well, we need to be able to ask a question. The question is this: why date Angela Simmons when I don't have to? Now, she was dating boxer Daniel Jacobs, and I believe she screwed that up. Okay, how it went downhill. One of the things I can tell you probably how it went downhill was the lack of access. All right. You're a young man. You don't have kids. You're doing very well. You're dealing with a woman who has a child. Do you want to step up and be a stepfather? I'm going to tell you, a lot of guys don't want to do that. All right. If you even look at certain high-end dating services, matchmaking services, I've seen it. If you're a woman with a child, they tend to X you out. Because why? They feel like, well, you know what? You're not somebody that, we believe that we can match you with. Okay? It's just the truth. We don't feel like we can match you with somebody like this. That is one of the things that a lot of ladies who are in the higher end entertainment industry, who've made a lot of money, who are successful, how can you deal with a guy doing less than you? Now, some guy will marry her, but the question is it a guy that she wants? All right? And for that young boy, he might have to understand, mommy's not going to be able to get somebody that's going to marry her, because mommy doesn't want to marry just an average guy. Mommy's looking to marry a great man. And the great men are few. And I know people are saying, keep hope alive and God can do anything. And, somebody's going to come. Well, where is somebody? Whenever you talk about women, somebody says, somebody's going to come. And they never come. People are getting married less. All right? We're talking about high performing, high excellent, high doing. I think maybe 15 years ago, Angela Simmons is definitely married again, or married for the first time. 15 years ago, no problem. But with the world being what it is now, and you have black men, that's probably who would marry her, right? A black man. Black men who have the availability to have kids with women and not marry them, it's completely acceptable. Black men who are dating interracial, completely acceptable. You can't even make these guys feel bad for doing it anymore. They don't care. And the reality is if Angela Simmons wanted to have a child for the father, it's going to be controversial. Okay? And I don't know what the guy's situation was, but for me, should have picked a safer mate. Because the thing she tried to do was, with Romeo, remember? She tried to get Romeo to be a stepdaddy. He said, hell no. And just because your son is ready for you to date again, it don't mean that the guys are ready for you to date again. Listen, guys are not sitting around waiting on Angela Simmons, unless you're Yo Gotti. Most guys are doing very well at the top part. They're not waiting on her. Angela Simmons is almost in her mid-30s. Okay? Guys are not sitting back, you know what? I really want to do with Angela Simmons, who's in her mid-30s and has a 6-year-old son. No. Then you know how it is. He ain't my daddy. You can't touch it. It's not going to happen. Guys are looking to get away from that. It's too much headache, too many problems, too much bureaucracy. Let me go out and create my own kids, right? It's even more favorable. Why would I do it? Makes no sense. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first comment at the top, and as you know, the buffoonery remains all-time high. I'm out.